In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the basic process and color grading a video in Davinci Resolve 18. Don't forget, if you guys want to see more video like this, please let me know in the comments. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. We are in Davinci Resolve 18 and I'm going to be showing you guys the process that I color grade videos in a daily basis. Keep in mind that every footage is different depending on the camera, the lighting, the color profile, and the way you want it to look. My goal for this video is to make you guys more comfortable on going to this color tab and messing around with these nodes. We have this 5-second footage that I color graded myself. This is how it looked after, and this is how it looked before. You guys can see that there's a great improvement on the color because this one has only natural lighting. There's no direct lighting, so it makes it kind of difficult. So when I do this color grade, I keep that in mind. Because this is a basic tutorial, I'm not really going to get into depth about what every single thing means. I will just let you guys know the most important details that you guys have to know. I don't want you guys to get confused with every single word that I say throughout the whole video. So what I'm actually going to do is copy this footage, go to this color, delete it. Now it's all normal. Now keep in mind on how this footage looks. Now to commence this color grading tutorial, what you guys are going to do is go to this color tab. Now I like to call this the node space. I don't know the actual name of this, but that's how I like to call it. The best way to describe a node will be layers. Having different layers helps you get organized. So that's the best way that I could describe it. If there's a other way, go ahead, but that's how I would describe it to someone that has no idea what nodes are. In order to go ahead and enable it, what you want to do is right click and add node. But in this case, we are going to be needing 4 nodes. So instead of doing this 4 times, we go to our keyboard and click Alt S, and we do this 4 times or 3 times. 2, 3, 4. The first one, we are going to go to node label and call it white balance, or you could call it WB for short. Right here, we are going to call this pre-log. The third one, we are going to call it log. And the last one, we are going to call it post-log. The reason that I chose log is because that's a word that I could identify and it's shorter than node by only 1 letter. So in order for me to not get confused, I like to call this pre-log, log, and post-log. You could call this whatever you guys want. It doesn't have to be this way, but I was taught this way and I'm going to be continuing this way unless there's better options. So as you can see, these are all connected. This white balance is connected to this pre-log, this pre-log is connected to the log, and this log is connected to the post-log. Meaning that if I go ahead to the pre-log and add the color purple, if I break this, these two don't get impacted, but this one does, you know? So if I connect this back, all 4 nodes are going to get affected. Let me go ahead and reset this, and as you can see, these are all resetted. And like I said, these are layers, so let me go ahead and make this more appealing to look, because we are going to mess around with it right now. I like to start off on this third one called log, because right here we are going to get it to the color profile. In order to do that, we want to click on the effects over here, and on search we want to search up color space. Oops, I clicked on the caps. Now we want to drag this to the third node, or to log. Now the color space is going to allow us to transform the video on how we want it to look roughly. Now with these type of cameras, what it's been working out for me a lot is the Blackmagic Design 4K Film Gen 3. And in the input gamma, the one that has been working out for me is the Pocket 4K Film Gen 4. Now of course this looks ugly, but trust me guys, I have done this so many times, and the first time that I had tried it, I was like, what? But it makes sense when I say that it should look like this, and the more you get the hang of it, the more you will get better at it. Now you guys don't have to know every single color space, so when doing this, what I focus is to get a little bit more of saturation and a little bit of more blackness. So there you go, a little bit of more saturation, as you can see, and the black is very black. Now I would recommend take your time, choose every single one and see which one fits your footage the best. Now on pre-log, we want to close this effects. We want to mess with the lift and with the gain. Remember how I said I want the black to be very dark or to be very black? Right here, if we left up the gain, the lift, my bad, to probably like 0.4. Look, this looks better already. From this to this, look how better it looks. I want this to be a little bit more brighter, so I think like 0.2 works out. And this is how it used to look, and this is how it looks now. Now, white balance is not always going to improve your footage by a huge amount, but what I like to do is when I have like something white, for example the wall, I like to get this and left click on it. You guys can't really see the difference right here, but depending on the clip that you have, this might actually do a lot. And this is what I mean. If I would have done this on the black, it changes it, and I don't like that. So the white balance helps us to get that neutral color, which it already has thanks to the pre-log and log. Now with the post-log, what I like to do is mess around with the curves and the saturation and any other settings that I feel that I want to go ahead and fix. I'm just gonna do like a slight curve adjustment just to show you guys what I'm talking about. I feel that this footage is a little bit too bright, so we are going to duck down the colors just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. And we go like this. We could go ahead and turn down the saturation. I think it's oversaturated just a bit. Don't really like this. We are going to change to 40. I think 44 is the sweet spot, and it looks pretty nice. And this is as basic as your color grading can get. Remember guys, we converted this black dark room into this bright room that looks way cleaner. I guess the hardest part for beginners will be right here on the post log, but I just feel like the more practice you have, the better you will get. And don't be afraid to mess up. Like if you mess up, just click Ctrl Z or just delete this and start all over. This is the beauty about video editing, that if you mess up, you could just go ahead and redo it and no one's going to know. If you guys have any questions, please let me down in the comments. I think I did a pretty good job not getting you guys confused. If you guys are confused, my bad. That wasn't my intention. My intention was to at least help you guys get started with this color grading. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys did, don't forget to please subscribe and hit the like button. And see you guys later. Check this guys.